Hey, gorgeous people. It's time. It's time for the Celtic Rain Radio Show. I would like to show you what I've been learning while some of you come on. Yes, the easiest chord. So, usually in guitar, the easiest chord is G suspended, G sus. But in mandolin, or sorry, not mandolin, I keep saying that. In ukulele, it's the C chord, literally. And they're nothing like the guitar, which means I'm starting from scratch. Thought you might be interested in that. That's pretty funny. I know. I'm learning. It's happening. Yay, learning new instruments. Makes your heart happy. Well, you guys, you are here on the Celtic Rain Radio Show. It is going to be an magnificent night of me and my easiest chord on the ukulele. Night. That's right. We're going to have an amazing group with us. You guys ready for this name? The Dirty Ashtrays. I'm just saying, there's something about that name that reminds me of my childhood, just a slight bit. But we are also, you guys know, if you want to send me music, you can send it to CelticRain777@gmail.com. And all it has to be is from a small label or independent artist or group. And please, please, please make it family friendly, meaning please no cursing. Let's not make fun of people. It's just not nice. Let's put love in the world. If you're not watching from YouTube, go to youtube.com/C for channel /Celtic Rain, like rain out of the sky. And then we won't have anything happen like happened last week, which was hilarious. YouTube said I was, sorry, not YouTube. Facebook said I was naked and took me down. And then I contested it and they said, sorry, you're right. You're not naked. And I was like, I know I'm not naked. Under my clothes, I'm naked, but not on the show. And so needless to say, it is what it is. That's why sometimes it's better to go to youtube.com/C for channel /Celtic Rain, like rain out of the sky. And it never goes away. It's like the most beautiful thing in the world. Well, guys, we are going to listen to some amazing music tonight. We're kind of rock heavy. I'm kind of excited about this. Not going to lie. We have The Hour by The Afflicted. And then we have Come Down to the Table by me from Celtic Rain. It's a song I actually wrote for my ordination service. Yes, I am an ordained minister of crazy people. Yes, I am a pastor of the island of misfit toys. Thank you. And then we have Jeep Thing by Bucknaw. I'm just saying. This is the craziest, funniest song in the whole world. So, needless to say, it is a good time. And then we get to talk to the Dirty Ashtrays. That's right. You heard me right. You guys ready for some beautiful, not dirty ashtrays, just gorgeous music? Here we go.
What will he find in you? A whisper of final truth no one can take from you. My Father in heaven After all, he died for you. My Father, my power is coming. My Father, thy hour is burning. How many stand in truth, watching the wicked ways of you? How many times did Christ die? My Father is coming. Thy Father, thy hour is running. My Father in heaven is coming. My power, thy hour is burning.
In this life, there are times when we feel that still small voice, searching here, searching there, calling out to our hearts. Trust in me and you'll see that you will never need, 'cause every time you feast on me, there is life. So come now to the table where you'll hunger no more, where your heart longs to taste and see. Come now to the feast. Can't you see you're invited to come now and eat? So what do we need to do when we come to the table? Just take part and let it consume your heart. Understand that God can bring healing and wholeness, 'cause every time you feast on me, there is life. So come now to the table where you'll hunger no more, where your heart longs to taste and see. Come now to the feast. invited to come now and eat. Come now to the table where you'll hunger no more, where your heart longs to taste the sea. Come now to the feast. Can't you see you're invited to come now and eat? We cannot live on bread alone unless it's the bread of God. We cannot give a living feast. It only comes from God. We cannot live on bread alone unless it's the bread of God. We cannot give a living feast. It only comes from God. So come now to the table where you'll hunger no more, where your heart longs to taste and see. Come now to the feast. Can't you see you're invited to come now and eat? So come now to the table where you'll hunger no more, where your heart longs to taste and see. Come now to the feast. Can't you see you're invited to come now and eat? You're invited to come now and eat.
I'm a back road runner from the hip gunner, living life one tank at a time. Don't need my navigation in a Wrangler nation. Just drop the top and take the doors off, 'cause it's a Jeep thing. If you know what I mean, it's a Jeep thing. No need to keep it clean, it's a Jeep thing. Come on and drop your top, it's a Jeep thing. Climb in, gear up, and ride on. I'm a back road runner, only one lover, loving life one tank at a time. I got my baby with me, I know she's gonna kiss me when I drop the top and take the doors off, 'cause it's a Jeep thing. Can you dig it now? It's a Jeep thing. You gotta winch it out, it's a Jeep thing. Come on and drop your top, it's a Jeep thing. Climb in, get down, and drive on. I'm a back road runner, rolling like thunder, getting by one trail at a time. Like my differentials, yaddy with essentials. Gonna drop the top and take the doors off, 'cause it's a Jeep thing. Yeah, we run over stuff, it's a Jeep thing. Yeah, we muddy it up, it's a Jeep thing. Come on and drop your top, it's a cheap thing. Climb in, buckle up, and Jeep on. It's a cheap thing, if you know what I mean. It's a cheap thing, yeah, come on and sing. It's a cheap thing, come on and drop your top. It's a cheap thing, climb in and get it on. Cheap thing, cheap thing, climb in, get down and drive on. Climb in, get down and ride on. Climb in and get it on.
You know, it's just a Jeep thing. So Jeeps, if you don't know this, can pull pretty much anybody out of anything. It's hilarious to me. We were on our first major tour, and we were in South Carolina, and we had gotten into a road that turned into a dirt road that turned into a red clay road that turned into a mud pile that we could not get out of. And a Jeep with the most beautiful rednecks in the world came flying over, mudding, and pulled us to safety. So it's just a Jeep thing. I'm just saying. But you know what else is also a thing? Well, it's our next our people of the day. I'm just saying, it's dirty. It's a dirty ashtray thing. It's just, it is. It's a dirty ashtray thing. How you guys doing?
We're doing all right. Hanging in there.
I was like, dirty ashtrays. I feel called out. This was my childhood.
I can relate.
That's when you could have the ashtrays in the car. Remember those? Yeah.
Our Christmas shopping was done out of the Marlboro catalog. You know, she'd give me the catalog. I'd circle what I want. My mom would say, I'm on it. She'd start smoking.
Oh my gosh.
Usually with the car windows up and
Oh yeah.
on.
Well, you know, back then it was good for you, and it's just
I'd lay on the floor trying to get some clean air.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So in my dad's car, he would spray his hair with the aerosol hairspray on the way to church because he was the pastor, and he had helmet head, and so we would pull straws to see who would sit behind him because nobody wanted to, because your face was plastic by the time you got to school.
Oh, sure.
Church, I should say. So, you know, it was like, you know, now, oh my gosh, our kids have no idea. They have no clue. They don't know death. They don't know anything. They know nothing.
No, they ride around with helmets on and
yeah, we never used a helmet on a bike.
elbow pads and knee pads.
It's hilarious to me.
They're wrapped in bubble wrap.
So how long has Dirty Ashtrays been together?
About a year and a half now, a little over a year and a half. We're on our second drummer and looking for our fourth bass player.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they keep drowning in their own vomit, so a la Spinal Tap. So no, that's not true, but
it is what it is. Well, you know, if you're trying to be like Spinal Tap, good luck, you know. It cracks me up. No, so what were you guys before? Because obviously you didn't just start playing music a year and a half.
So before the Dirty Ashtrays, I was in a Rolling Stones tribute band centered up in Elwood called the Licks, and that kind of fell apart after 3 years. Toward the end of the pandemic, it was just, you know, the pandemic was going on. There were not a lot of gigs out there because people were just not going out to bars anymore. So we had a few outdoor gigs through 22 into 23, and then it kind of fell apart. There was just nothing. So I decided that I always wanted to put together a blues band, and I started putting feelers out looking for people, and he came over and sang for me. And I thought, well, he's got a good voice, you know. So he'll be the singer. And
Well, that's kind of an interesting story too. I was in a blues band before the Ashtrays called Soul Flyer. And the thing that kicked with what he noticed with me was he's a big fan, well, we both are, of a guy named Peter Green, who was one of the original guitarists for Fleetwood Mac.
Yes.
And I was
Founded Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I lived 2 doors down from Peter Green in Bethnal Green in the East End of London.
Oh, wow.
So when we started talking about that, I think that kind of...
Yeah, I think when I ran the ad on Facebook saying I was looking for a singer, I mentioned Peter Green as an influence.
Yeah, and I
And
said,
they were like, oh, yeah, and he was my neighbor. So,
Well, there you go. And then, he came and tried out, and he has a good voice, but then those sideburns, you're just like, yeah, I'm
well,
sorry,
I actually
you have
had
to
a
go.
beard then. In fact, in the videos that you'll see, I pretty much have a full beard.
This is I've been talking about your mutton chops all night because I'm just in love with them. Like
It's so
they make
funny.
me happy
In
right
the
here.
2000s, still has one.
That's amazing. They're epic. They're epic. So where are you guys located in the world?
right now, we're in Whitestown, beautiful Whitestown. We're high atop Mount Ashtray in our secret lair.
Yeah.
And this is where we do all our writing. He's from Noblesville. Our other guitar player, Jeff Sims, is from the south side of Indianapolis.
Greenwood, I think.
Greenwood. Josh Fodry, our drummer, lives in Fishers.
Nice.
And
So you're
we
in my neck of the woods.
Yeah.
I'm
Which
in
used to be his neighbor.
Yeah,
2 doors down from him, Josh lived.
Josh was 2 doors away from me until we moved last year to Whitestown. So,
Nice. So
so-
you probably know quite a few people in the industry down here then. So that's nice.
Yeah.
Who else have you guys played with here in an indie?
I've been playing for about 40 years now. So I started off with my brother in a band called the Ravens back in the 80s.
Okay.
Then got married, kind of put things to the side for a while. I got involved with a bluegrass band called the Lonesome Sharks and did that for about 12 years in the early 2000s. And then that fell apart at the end of the Great Recession.
Mhm.
So all these economic things that kind of, every band is on the verge of breaking up from the day that they're formed. So it's a miracle that any of them stay together. But after the Lonesome Sharks, then the Licks was the next thing that I did. So
Nice.
And with me, I did years ago in the early 80s, I did some work with my cousin's band, who was pretty well known a while back, and I did some work with them, and then I came back to the States and actually played. It was the lead singer of a reggae band. I was the only non-Jamaican, and I was the lead singer. And they actually had me do the accent, so I had to get on stage and go, "Hey, my people, you're feeling Irish today, man."
Oh my gosh.
So it's kind of interesting.
Wow.
And then after college, I was working in the IT, and still am working in IT.
Nice.
But I traveled a lot with my work, so I couldn't really do band stuff until I ended up working with Ascension Health here locally. And then I was finally local where I could do music. And that's when we formed Soul Flyer. And I was with Soul Flyer for almost 7 years. And then
Wonderful.
when Soul Flyer split up in COVID, the rest is the story.
now you know the
Yeah.
rest of the story.
Now we're here. We're with the dirty ashtrays. So yeah, that's fun. Yeah, I've worked with all sorts of people all over indie, the jazz and blues scene. It's been a lot of fun just to kind of have fun with them, and because we have our own band, we have Celtic Rain, goes out and plays a lot. But it's always wonderful to like get up there and not be the lead and be like, oh, I get to harmonize.
Oh,
And-
yeah.
yeah. That's kind of nice. I get to shake a tambourine. Oh, that's nice. It cracks me up. But so it's been a lot of fun to get to know just the people all over the scene here in India over the last 20 years. It's been beautiful. So we are going to actually listen to a song. We're going to listen to the song Jesus Take the Wheel. Now it is not the Jesus Takes the Wheel that everybody knows, and but it is your Jesus Take the Wheel. So tell me about this one.
Right. So this is not a Dirty Ashtray song. I wrote this a couple years ago, like at the beginning of the pandemic, and recorded this with Mike Ramos. He's doing the vocals on it. And you've had Mike on your show before. Can't say enough good stuff about Mike. He's just a super guy and a very good engineer. He's got his own home studio in his house. So I took what I use to compose with, which is a software program called Guitar Pro, and take the tracks over to him. He puts them in Cubase, which is the software program that he uses for mixing, and separates things out. And then we overdubbed his vocals on top of what I had, and we re-recorded the guitars so that they're not digital, they're actually live guitars. That's it in a nutshell.
And I heard there's somebody special on this one. Did you say something about a family member that was on this?
No, that's just Mike and me.
Maybe it's another song. So sorry, my fault. I thought you had said that. That was all my fault. So it's going to be a beautiful song, and we'll bring you guys on to have fun with it, and then we'll chair dance a little bit more later, and have a great time. All right. Okay. All right, guys, we do have Jesus Take the Wheel by the Dirty Ashtrays. Actually, technically, this one is by Jeff. And then we have March of the Robots by Mad Scientist Club from Watch Children. And then we have Ma Bet by Velvet Hammer from Storybook. Some beautiful, beautiful music coming your way right now. You guys ready for this gorgeous music? I am. Here we go.
Woke
shining eyes watch me sleep, turn tears to diamonds if I weep. I have not left yet. I will watch the sunset. I will never forget more birds. The star of voice hangs in the air. The key to magic waits in there. Unlock my heart to things unseen. Now that a wish is not a dream, I have not left yet. I will watch the sunset. I never forget more birds. Here is where the future meets the past, a reflection in the glass, shining images of time. I am his, he is mine. I have not left yet. I will watch the sunset. I will never forget, never forget. I have not left yet. I will watch the sunset. I will never forget, never forget.
Ah, gotta love some Velvet Hammer. Ah, okay, so yeah, all of them have now gone on to other things and still come back and play together every once in a while. But okay, sorry, I had to get my I love you guys so much. These are almost every single person in Velvet Hammer I have met. Almost every single one, and I can tell you right now that they have just all of them have become soul sisters. Soul sisters. Yes, as I cannot get over the 80s look out of my head. Yes, but it's coming back, people. It's coming back. That's all that matters. Anyways, needless to say, it is still a beautiful. God, there's such a great group and such beautiful musicians. But we have more beautiful musicians. You know that if you have music to send me, all you have to do is send it to celticrain777@gmail.com. All you have to do is be a small label or independent artist or band. And please be family friendly, meaning please no cursing. Let's not make fun of people. It's just not worth it. Let's spread love, not hate. And I would say this, if your songs usually have a curse word in them, make a radio ready version. It's not that freaking hard. Make a radio ready version and then send it to me and I'll play it. It's amazing. It's like magic, people. We do have 3 more beautiful songs coming your way. We have Come Down by Ginger Doss from Hand and Hammer. And then we have The Golden Ring. It's a Piper tune that our Piper actually played on one of our CDs. And we are actually working on a CD right now. New Celtic Rain music coming your way. That's right. And then we have Voices from the Cracks by Eric Parker. It's very prog rock. Because we got that rock thing going on tonight. But again, you know what it is here. Gorgeous music all the time. Let's have fun. Here we go.
My body between fire and sky. days ago, I left you there with bitter words and the devil to care.
And now I pay a heavy price, cold and tired. I miss you, my wife, but all things come to an end. I hope you find happiness again, my love, my love, my love, my love.
3 days ago, I had nothing but pride with endless ambitions, all planned and all time.
And now the walls come crashing down as night settles on this town. I close my eyes and I dream of all the things that might have been, my love, my love, my love, my love.
It's a beautiful piece. Prog rock. What can I say? They goes on and on and on. And on. Have you noticed some genres are absolutely gorgeous, but they're a little longer than others, just slightly, not a lot, maybe a lot. But needless to say, a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. We do have back with us right now the Dirty Ashtrays. How are you, my gorgeous, gorgeous people?
I think I've developed syphilis since we talked last, but
Oh, well, that's a new one. Where'd you get
driving me
that
crazy.
And now for something completely different.
from? No, not for something completely different. So, do you guys just get to do music, or do you have day lives?
I have a day life. I'm not saying he doesn't have a life.
I'm the adoptive father of a French bulldog. That's what I do now.
Oh, nice. It's beautiful.
I am the IT guy for a company called Walters Kluwer here in Indianapolis.
Okay, what do they do?
They are healthcare industry.
I should have known that because you were with Ascension for a while. That makes total sense. Total sense. And then you guys get to play music. Dun, dun,
Yes,
dun.
absolutely.
So, when you guys are writing music, what is your process? Do you both write, or is it just one?
We both write, but my process is a little different than Jeff's. I haven't actually written anything for the Ashtrays musically yet. I've written a couple of lyrics for us, but my writing style is I tend to write. I'm a keyboardist by trade, so I tend to write on a keyboard. And I just kind of sit down either at a piano or the keyboard or an organ and just make stuff up. Jeff's
My process is I use this software program I mentioned earlier, Guitar Pro. I write pretty steadily, usually 1 or 2 songs a week. They're not all great, but if you flood the field, eventually you get something you like, you know.
Exactly.
So I'll wait till I'm inspired by something, and I'll use that as a springboard to jump off and take my song in a different direction.
That's awesome.
I think he's on the modest side. I think he's a fantastic songwriter. I like a lot of the stuff he's written.
That's amazing. So I'm assuming you do vocals, but do you also play keys in the band? Because
I haven't. No, unfortunately for me, I can't play and sing at the same time.
I mean, blues, you could get that Hammond organ sound going.
Yes, yeah,
and have a great time with it.
My software allows me to add stuff like that. I can add a Hammond B3 sound on songs if I want it. Unfortunately, we just don't have a guy to play the Hammond B3 right now.
And sing. See, I can't sing and play at the same time at all.
Oh.
Too coordinated.
Yeah, I can't walk and chew gum. So I just write on it.
I was like, man, you got a keyboard player. Got it. Can't do 2 things at once. Understand. Got it. No, I've had to learn that skill. And my poor husband, who plays guitar ridiculously beautifully, I've taught him that skill as well, because I'm like, you're singing this song. And he's like, oh, okay. Okay, go learn. It's like,
There's an operation where you can have the 2 hemispheres of your brain split apart so that one side can do the guitar, the other side can do the vocals.
Right.
If you don't have the operation, you know.
Well, the problem is if they did the operation, it would go, hello in there. Hello.
That's awesome. So when your songs, both of you have two different writing styles, but when they come out, what is similar about what you write and what is different about what you write?
Well, when I've written some stuff for the band, at least lyrically, and I write a lot of this way as well. People will just be playing music, and I'll come up with lyrics, and I'll make up a tune that goes with that, and I'll just start singing. I'll just make up a song that matches what they're playing.
He's very good at, if we just start into a 12-bar blues jam, he can come up with all kinds of blues lyrics. You know, I woke up this morning, my baby done left me.
Well, I mean, they kind of write themselves, don't they?
Yeah. I have to say, when it comes to the vocals in blues, it's not that hard.
Yeah, I think there's a handbook that's got all the stuff in
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Well, as far as writing style is similar, I think we are both, what's similar with both of us is we both tend to write when we're inspired, but I think, at least for me, I think that's where the similarity ends. Jeff knows more on his writing. So Jeff is very structured in his writing style.
Yeah.
Which I think is a good thing.
Generally, I'll finish the music first, and I'll wait for, it's like Keith Richards says, just keep your antenna up. It's all out there in the air.
Absolutely.
And the inspiration will hit you. And once you get that first verse and chorus together, the second and third usually come right afterwards like that.
They really, really do. I agree. I put myself on this challenge to write a song a week, and I've got 10 now. And like you, I'll go. I'm more of a words and melody at the same time kind of person. And I said, well, I want to deepen my writing, so I stopped doing the melody. And I just started writing words, and then I would try to put a melody to it later, and it really helped deepen the words and not just be like, you know, hey baby, baby, you know, and Jesus loves me, yay, you know, and it really helped with that. But the consistency of being like, okay, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to do this, and you know, and I take a book with me, and if I get an idea, that thing goes in that book, man, so that I don't forget. Because I don't know about you, but I'm older.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll tell you what you might try, Rebecca. I used to do this back in the 90s because I had to drive for work long distances. Get in the car, turn the radio off, right in your head. And then when you get it all, get it down on paper as quickly as you can. And this was always the challenge on these was if I came up with something in the morning, was remembering it at the end of the day.
Well, and thank God for the recording apps.
Yes.
Because I just have a voice recorder that is on my phone, and that thing has saved my life more times than not.
Yeah.
I have songs that I have now that I would never have because they came out and I was like, oh my God, that's so perfect. And you know, that time where it comes out and it's perfect, and then it didn't get recorded, and then it's gone, and you're like,
oh, I've run into that. It's like
crap.
It's like there've been times that we've been jamming around and just kind of noodling around in practice and coming up with some stuff, and I'll just start singing some lyrics to stuff and a melody line, and if it's not recorded, I won't remember squat. So exactly. I have to literally learn my own.
Massive marijuana consumption will do that.
Yes, that's
which hasn't happened in well, since the 80s. So
yeah, but you did enough of it back then.
But no, I don't remember stuff very well like that, so I have to have that.
Record everything.
Yeah, definitely.
You can just throw it away now. It's not like it's on tape.
Sure.
Anymore, you know,
yeah.
It's like, dude, you can literally just throw it away, and it's not that big of a deal. So, man, that's what I do. I just record everything, and then I'm like, this was crap, but here's a nugget.
Do you find that you love everything as soon as you're done with it, and a week later you come back to it, and that's when you really know whether it's any good or not?
Yes, especially when you're like, oh, that was so good. You come back and you go, okay, that right there could be a lot better.
Yeah,
so much better, right? That one. That piece, yeah, we're not going to keep that. And you'll see on my paper, I'm like, oh, that's so bad. Or this is fixing itself. Oh, God.
That's why I really envy Jeff with his writing style. Is a lot of mine is so interdependent on other musicians, me hearing what they're playing and me making up something that matches what they're doing, whereas he does the whole thing on his own.
Well, yeah, and then the great thing about Guitar Pro software is it has a sound engine that just has all kinds of instrumentation in it. Like I did Winter Song on Guitar Pro 7. It's an orchestra. You know, so if I want to call up an orchestra, I can do that. Before I had that, if I wanted to write a song, I would have the idea in my head and I'd take the bare bones of it to the band. And then by the time they're done with it, it sounds completely different from what I had thought.
Absolutely.
And with the software, I can develop it to the point where here it is. This is what it's supposed to sound like. I can print off PDF files of the tablature and I can give it an MP3 of the finished product. Here's how it's supposed to sound.
Yeah.
And so you don't lose that control over the process that you used to lose without the software.
True. I have to say, though, there is some beauty, though, in saying, okay, this is my scratch track. I want to see what you can do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because sometimes
you've got to be the kind of personality that can let go.
I have things in my head, and I'm going, okay, I know I want
Well,
this,
I didn't want to say no.
and I know I want this.
Yeah.
But the rest is so vague and beautiful that God only knows what could be there, you know?
Yeah.
And
well, that's what makes a band. Well, that's what's nice with a band with an ensemble is everybody's a little different, and what works for one may not work for, but everybody can throw their 2 cents in.
Right. Or you'll get that
so
drummer that's like, I don't solo. And you're like, oh, okay. Okay, well, more guitar. You're just like, all right. And you're like, drum solo here. Oh, I don't solo. Oh, great. Okay. All right. We've had 3 of those. And I'm like, dude, learn how to solo. It's not that hard. Yeah. It'll be okay. I promise. Nobody will hate you. Well, we are going to listen to one more of your songs called Sugar. Sugar. Tell us about Sugar.
Sugar is a bitter little song. It's your typical blues breakup song, cheating spouse or cheating girlfriend. I had the lyrics for this 3 years ago set to different music that I didn't really. It's one of those where after a little bit of time, I looked at it, I thought, it didn't work the way I wanted it to, but I liked the lyrics. And so I rewrote the music, kind of took a little bit of ZZ Top and a little bit of Santana and put the lyrics over this new music. Gave it to Tony to sing. Tony does a great job with it. It's a rockin' little number.
There you go. Got a little sugar. And here we go. You guys know the drill. We'll be right back. Okay, so we are going to listen to Sugar by the Dirty Ashtrays. That's right, by the Dirty Ashtrays. And then we have Who's Shining Now by Scott Ziegler. And then Dance of the Nile by the Mathematicians with Rusty Humphrey. That's right, Rusty Humphrey. We love you, Rusty. You're such a beautiful person. We love you so much. I know. I miss my Rusty. Rusty is probably one of the best bass players I've ever played with in my life. And to be honest, I miss playing with him, but he's playing a lot with quite a few people in town. And yeah, Rusty, love you if you're listening. But we are going to listen to Sugar first, and it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful time. You guys ready for some absolutely beautiful music? I know. Here we go.
You can't hurt me, sugar, so don't even try. You're never ever gonna see a grown man cry. Hey baby, let me show you the door. Leave your keys on the table, 'cause you won't be coming back no more.
star, $1 million hero who drives a fast car. You say it's all or nothing, the world's on your plate, won't take no for an answer. You say you can't wait. You better count the cards before you go all in. If you sell your soul to gain the world, who's gonna win? Who's shining now when the lights have faded? How does it feel now that you made it? Does it make you whole or leave you frustrated? At the end of the day, was it worth the price you paid? You're saying 24 hours on enough in a day, working 8 days a week, got no time to waste. Get it while you can,
Some great, great music from the Mathematicians. I'm just saying, everybody at Purdue wants to be the Mathematicians. It is what it is. But, you guys, we have our band of the night back with us, the Dirty Ashtrays. Hey, hey, guys. That's right. So you guys have been together for about 1.5 years, you said.
Yes.
What's coming up for you? You guys are working on stuff. Do you have gigs coming up? What's happening with you?
Well, we're going to start recording another original next week with Mike Ramos. We were like on the cusp, on the verge of getting out to play clubs when our bass player quit. Just personal reasons for him. He had to quit. So we're currently looking for a bass player, or I may start playing the bass. I used to play the bass. I may start playing the bass. We may look for a guitar player. So we might change our focus this year and focus more on festivals, which would mean we could do a reduced set, like 12 songs. Wouldn't have to worry so much about having 30 songs ready. And wouldn't have to worry about coordinating so many schedules,
Yeah, that's been one of the tougher things right now is coordinating everybody's schedules.
Yeah. Can you practice Friday night? Fridays are not good for me, man. What about Tuesday night? I got bowling on Tuesday night, dude.
The two of us seem to be spot on,
Yeah,
if anything.
We don't have a life, but everybody else has a life. So
Yeah, no, I understand. Coordinating people's schedules is so much fun. So much
seemed
fun.
to be so easy back in the 70s when we were teenagers. It's like,
Yeah.
dude, you want to come over and play guitar? Yeah, let me hop in the car.
Well, where can they find you? Because I know right now your YouTube channel, and I will tell people this: go to YouTube and look up the Dirty Ashtrays, find them, and subscribe. Because once they have 100 subscribers, they can actually put their name in their YouTube channel. So
also Facebook, we've got a Facebook page, the Dirty Ashtrays.
Nice.
And our drummer, who is the youngster of the band,
I was going to say that.
I think he's only like 38 or 39. He's told me that I need to get on it with Instagram and
what was the other one? TikTok,
X,
or X,
Twitter.
Do not
Twitter,
get
X, and then he also said TikTok. So we're going to put that. Hopefully,
we're gonna work on some Instagram stuff.
I would stay off of X just because it's dying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably we'll do Instagram first and see where that goes. So
yeah. But I would say your YouTube channel, make sure you put it out on Facebook. Hey guys, we need at least 100 people to subscribe, because once you have 100 people, you can change the name, and it's not a bunch of numbers and letters anymore. You can actually use your own name on there.
Oh, well, cool.
Oh, I did not know that. Thank you for that tip.
Old farts like us, we don't know that stuff.
I have no clue.
Yeah. So what happens is you go on there, you get at least 100 people to subscribe, and then you go in and change things and make it more you.
Oh, that's a great idea. I didn't even know that.
I wonder if my friend Willie Nelson knows that.
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, maybe.
If he doesn't, somebody else does and does it for him. But needless to say, go do that, because that's the biggest thing. The other thing is Instagram. You're going to want Instagram, and make sure you have put up a video or two on once a week, just kind of something little showing you guys who you are on I can't even think of the stinking name of it, but the other one. But I would stay away from X just because they're dying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Duly noted. Duly noted.
It's dying. It's a dying platform for reasons that we won't get into on the show, because we're not getting political. So therefore,
not dead yet.
Bring out the dead.
Not today.
Go for a walk.
Bring out the dead. It is dying. I'm not dead yet. Yes, you are. Okay, so this next song, I am going to say that I have a flamingo fetish. I have a flamingo fetish, and you have punk flamingos as your next song.
Yes. And you want to know the story behind how I came up with that name?
I really, really, really do.
I wish I could tell you something. When I write something, I'll wait 5 minutes and I'll wait for it to hit the antenna out of the sky. Punk flamingos just came into my head. I don't know where it came from, but there it was. I think I thought pink flamingos, and then I thought, no, it'd be better if it was Punk flamingos.
Yes, and I accidentally put pink flamingos. And then you corrected me and I said, oh my God, that's so much better.
Yes,
It's so much better.
Yeah, I think he came up with it the day he forgot his medication, and therefore it was.
Yeah, that's like any day that ends in a Y. And,
Oh, there
so
you go.
this song is heavily influenced by 70s era Jeff Beck and
Nice.
Grover Washington. So
Is this one that you're doing with your band, or is this one that you're doing that was just yours?
this is just me. The Dirty Ashtrays couldn't do this because it involves horns, and we don't have horns.
Ah, there you go. Oh, but bring ska back and you can. So
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
yeah, man.
beautiful. All right. So we have Punk Flamingos. You know the drill. We'll bring you back
Yeah.
in just a second. Here we go. All right, gorgeous people. We have Punk Flamingos by Jeff Headrick. And then we have Old Man Says by Sacred Shaman. And then we have Boogs Mix by Frank. I can never say his last name. Zvornaten. Now that is a freaking last name and a half and like 12/3 added on at the end. That's right. But it is some beautiful, beautiful music. And then we end this gorgeous show with Too Late by Vincent Santana Stasso. You guys are killing me with these last names. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Here we go, guys. Some gorgeous music coming your way. Punk Flamingos.
telling stories of ancient past. Tell me how my memories will last. Crazy world like this. I wanna find the hidden knowledge, building shrines of the fallen. Endless questions I have to ask. Everything revolves around the task. When you can finally see, questioning your fantasy, reality, psychology, memories of lifetimes that I can't see. Help me find the day. Open my heart, freedom's way. I wanna find the hidden knowledge, building shrines of the fallen. I wanna find the hidden knowledge, building shrines of the fallen.
sometimes there's just nothing better than a good old rock and roll song.
I thought it was a ballad, but
Well, there you go. Well, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure having both of you here, and I wish you nothing but the best of luck with the Dirty Ashtrays. It sounds like a great fun band. Great.
Thanks for having us. Could I give a shout out to our followers? Is that okay?
Absolutely, go for it.
All right. Thanks, Anna Bancroft from San Francisco, California. Thanks, Virginia Hampton from Helena, Montana. Thanks, John Benson from Chicago. I know we don't have time to read all 12 of them, but anyway, you guys know who you are. Thank you.
Yes. You guys, please go follow them. Make sure. This is what the show's about. The show is about showing you beautiful artists that are out there, that are right there, ready for you. So to just love and to just follow and to be a part of their group. But we thank you so much. It's going to be such a pleasure. When you do have that new music out, send it straight over, and we'll be able to play that for you and just get it out there.
We'll do it.
We thank you guys so much. Well, you guys, if you're not watching from YouTube, go to youtube.com/C for channel /Celtic Rain, like rain out of the sky. Subscribe, hit that little button, hit that little bell. It's like magic. It tells you when we're on. If you have music to send me, send it to CelticRain777@gmail.com. And all you have to do is be a small label or independent artist and be family friendly. Meaning, please, no cursing. Let's not make fun of people. Just not worth it, people. You are watching the Celtic Rain Radio Show. We say thank you, good night, goodbye,